And welcome to the Nexus for 2025. So there is a lot to look forward to in 2025 here at the Nexus. So where are we exactly at the start of the year? So there's quite a lot of builds nearing the end. So we're going to run through the builds that we're doing and the ones that are going to be finishing this year. So first up is the Tumbler. So as you know, we've been building the tumbler. We've been nearly at 2 years. It's going to be well, funny enough, it's just been 2 years since we started building the tumbler. So that is coming along progressively slowly, I would say, but it is coming along. We've managed to stick a lot of stuff on now. The car, we spent 2 years with parts everywhere and not really taking a lot of progress, but the last couple of issues we've really ploughed through that. That one finishes this year. I believe it's May, around May time. That one will be finished, which is good. We've also got Optimus Prime. Now Optimus Prime is also coming up for the end. It's 115 issues. And we're in the 90s. So once again, I think that's going to be another one that finishes around the April time as well. We're also going to have finished the Robocop, which is half built just here. That's another one that's going to finish this year. And as you can see, we have got quite a bit done on that. We have got obviously his chest plate and his head or helmet there. So we've done quite well on that one. We only get 4 issues a month on that one. Once again, that's another one that's going to finish. That one there is only 100 issues, and we're in the sort of the 60 mark. So once again, I think that one finishes around September, October time. So that's another one that finishes. So that's 3 so far. We're also doing the Enterprise D as well. We've got up to stage. Let me think now. I think it's up to stage 23 now. So that should, fingers crossed, that should finish this year as well. So that there's four stuff there, sort of finishing very early this year. Obviously we're still going to have the Nissan GCR that is not due to finish until next year at some point. Same with the Batmobile 66 car and the Snoopy house that Kirsty's doing as well. They've got another couple of years to that as well. And the Megazord as well has only just started. I'm still waiting for Pack 2 on the Megazord. But that one's just getting going, which is brilliant. And then obviously we've got a load of new stuff starting as well. And the most exciting new thing that's starting is the Dalek. So that is starting in January. Cannot wait for that one to get going. I think it's 130 issues or 150 issues. So that has got at least another 2 years or so before that finishes, and it's not even started yet. I'm just trying to have a look around to see what else I've got to say, because I think we've sort of covered everything in terms of part works and models. There is a lot coming out this year. We already mentioned the Dalek. We know about that. We know there's stuff coming out from Agora Models, like the 007 cars. We're probably expecting a lot of new 007 stuff to sort of appear through them. And also the odd part works here and there. They've also just signed a deal with a big Hollywood movie company, and they're also going to be releasing stuff from that movie company as well. And one of them is coming up for a massive milestone this year, and that's going to be announced as well. I think the inkling on that one is that it's going to be my understanding is it's going to be Universal Studios is the studios they've signed a deal with, and I think their first one with the massive milestone, which is obviously it's the 50th anniversary of Jaws, and there has been some talk about them doing the Orca from Jaws. For me, I don't really know. I'm not a massive Jaws fan. I did watch the first one, obviously. I think it's one of those. It's one of those films. I think it's like a rite of passage. It's sort of Jaws is on that line with Back to the Future and Star Wars in terms of films you have to watch, even as a kid, sort of thing. So it's sort of like a rite of passage film wise to watch. I have seen Jaws 2 and The Revenge. They were awful. I've got to say. I think Jaws was the most successful one. We'll see what comes out. I'm more interested in the film deal that they've got now. If they have gone for Universal, which I believe, because if it is Jaws, that is Universal, is Jurassic World or Jurassic Park, because that is under Universal as well. And who doesn't like a dinosaur? And they've got loads of like the Jeeps and the vehicles that are in Jurassic Park. So there's huge potential there, huge. And obviously with other films as well from Universal. So it'd be interesting what Agora comes up with over the next year. In terms of Hachette, we don't really know really. We know the Daleks coming out, but they do keep their cards close to their chest. It's sort of like we have to see. We have to sort of just be on the ball with them and make sure that we get what we sort of catch it as it comes. So I'm still hopeful that we may get the Batman figurine build. It's something that I'd like to do. It came out in France. It's nearing the end now in France. I think they're on issue 90 something or in the very late 80s over in France. And it's only 100 issues that. Just like the Alien build and the Terminator build as well. It's something that I'd like to do. It depends if it comes over here or not. I'd like to see it to come over here. There was talk of it to come here. But obviously they've been shelved for some unknown reason. Maybe because of the Dalek coming along. But there's still potential. But there's still stuff probably due to come out from them. I mean, they've had 2 new releases effectively in the last 6 months. So that would be the Ford Falcon and obviously the Dalek as well. So I'm hopeful that they may release something else as well. We just don't know. Obviously, keep it here at the Nexus and make sure you check out all of our Facebook groups and pages and social media, because if I find out anything, I'll put it on there. As always, I know that a lot of people have been saying that they've been getting new builds, like different builds, in France and places like that, like the Arcadia from Anime, Captain Pirate something I think it's called. Don't quote me, I'm not a huge anime fan, but they did do the Arcadia. It was big in Japan. They've released it in France, so there is a potential for them to test it and release it here, because Hachette tend to test before they go to market, which is good. And now we come on to the big boys, Fan Home. I would imagine there is going to be a lot of releases. Now, we've just seen the release of Darth Vader. The website goes live for the Iron Spider-Man. Pre-orders start as well in January. And I think they start shipping in February. They're the 2 we know about so far. But as per norm with Fan Home, I would imagine they have got a lot of part works and collections up their sleeve, so it's probably going to be another sort of bumper pick from them, really. With Agora and Hachette, they've been pretty regular and stuff coming out. Fan Home keep bringing out a lot of stuff, which is brilliant, but they keep doing these curveballs, which are like, oh damn, I've got to get that, which they did with the GTR. And they've just, like I said, they've just done Darth Vader and Iron Spider-Man as well. So it's really, what else could come out from them? There's loads. I would imagine there was quite a lot in the pipe work for them to bring out. And there's probably a load of potential there for it. I think in terms of part works, it's going to be a very heavy year, I think. We're not going to get too much from Hachette. Agora... it'd be interesting to see what they come up with and what they're going to do going forward. So this year could be very good for them.
And obviously Fan Home are just knocking it out of the park at the minute with their part works. Can that continue into 2025? You bet it will. I'm pretty certain that that we're going to get a abundance of part works in 2025. So yeah, it's just like a hold on to your butts sort of thing. It's going to be a big year, I think, this year. In terms of us here at the Nexus, we're just going to carry on doing what we do best, which are part works and models. I'm thinking of doing some more Lego on the channel and some more genuine or like, you know, proper, I don't want to even say proper really, sort of model kits like Airfix and stuff like that. I want to start doing some of them on the channel. We're also going to do our train set. So in regards to our train set, the TT120 layout and stuff like that, there is some things that I'm going to do on camera and some things I'm going to do off camera. I will keep the progress of what I'm doing and people up to date with what I'm doing, and then certain build techniques that I'm going to do, because I am a complete novice of this. So I don't know what I'm doing. So it's going to be a learning curve for me. It's going to be a learning curve really for everything on it, because it's always something that I'd wanted to do with the skills that I've done over the years with modelling and stuff like that. It'll be it's going to be an interesting one. So like I said, I will do some bits on camera, how I do the layouts, and then other bits I will do off camera, obviously. But it'll be interesting to see how that comes along. I'm really excited for that. I've got a lot of the material here already. I've got the wood, the track. I want to get some more locos as well. So just keep an eye on the channel this year, because that's I'm really going to take off with that as well on the channel. Also as well, I've just noticed the Star Trek ships are coming along really nicely. I'm still waiting for the Stargazer to come through, the second one. But I'm really psyched for what they've got coming for the Star Trek ships this year. We already know the list, but I'm probably almost certain that there'll be some sort of surprises in the world of Star Trek as well. I'm also going to start doing some figure reviews, as I mentioned before. So some maybe Hot Toys one. I sort of used to collect that, and then I sort of stopped. And I said I wouldn't get back into it, but they've started to creep in. So we have Mysterio there. So in terms of Hot Toys, I tend to grab the ones that I really like, not a specific set of any kind. I just like to grab ones that sort of grab my attention, and Mysterio there was definitely one of them. Other things as well, we're going to do sort of road trip vlogs as well. We've got plans to go to London Film and Comic Con, MCM this year. We've also got plans to go to maybe the modelling show in Telford, and some of the shows up in the Birmingham NEC with the trains as well, with Hornby. So yeah, it's going to be a very sort of cool year. We're going to do a lot more recording, a lot more videoing that we haven't done before. We're going to go to some attractions and see what we all get up to during the year. Also, I want to say as well, so with videos like that, reviews on figures, like day trips out and MCM and London Film and Comic Con, I will record all of that. What I will do is release it to channel members, because I feel that they have supported the channel right from the beginning, and anyone who wants to become a channel member can do so. Just click the join button. I think I've got it as a £1 a month, so it's not a lot to join. You're going to get a lot of videos early, so not so much of the part work stuff, but a lot of the other stuff, the model railway, the figure reviews, the trips out, you know, all that sort of stuff. I will be giving early access to channel members. Also as well, I've decided that if you're a channel member and you've been a channel member for 10 months, you will get a free t-shirt. I have got a lot of t-shirts. They will be coming to the channel. These are t-shirts that you can't buy. they're exclusive to members only. And they're really cool. We've got a load coming. We've got some hoodies as well. But if you're a channel member and you've been a channel member for 10 months and you're watching this and you've been over that already, there is going to be a t-shirt winging its way to you as a thank you. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more exclusive stuff for channel members only. It's going to be interesting to sort of do stuff. I mean, I've wanting to do a lot more stuff on the channel. As it's being the Nexus, it's sort of, you know, a Nexus brings stuff together and different elements, and I want to be able to do that. I don't just like having the models on the channel. I like having a bit of a variety on the channel as well. We're going to start, obviously I want to start reviewing some more stuff, maybe movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Me and Mark are going to come up with another sort of live stream during the week. Maybe that might tie in with that. Obviously I'll be carry on every Sunday with our live stream with Mark with Partwork Live, and we'll also still be doing the wrestling podcast with me and Dan. That's going to start back up as well. But all that's left for me to say is thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Here is to 2025. Hope it's a good year for you, me, and everybody else. Stay safe. And as always, we'll catch you at the next video. But until then, we'll see you later. Take it easy, guys.
Tune into the channel. Nexus is the name. All the hardest content, you'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement.